Hello students, good morning. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Now we have entered into 10th class English and I am Fancy Madam. Before we begin our class, I would like to introduce you about our English textbook. The name of our textbook is First Flight. It is NCERT publication. Now I am going to take to the content part of the textbook. We have Unit 1 here. In this, we have 3 chapters to learn. Today in this class, we shall have Chapter 1, that is a prose section. Chapter 1 is named by a letter to God. The author is G.L. Fuentes. G.L. Fuentes. Now let us see who are the main characters of this story, or letter to God. About the characters, the first character is Lencho, a poor farmer. Then second, postmaster, a fat, amiable, friendly fellow. Third one is more post office employees. Now let us hear about the first part of the story. In this part, Lencho, his house, his family, and about the entire valley. All these descriptions are given here. Lencho is a very poor farmer, and his was the only house in the entire valley. He is living with his wife and children. All of them are dependent on good crops, but now they are eagerly waiting for a good rain to have a good harvest. At the same time, what happened in the evening? In the evening, Lencho stepped out of the house and looked at the field. Suddenly it started raining. He was extremely delighted to see that. He compared the raindrops with silver coins, but soon his joy turned into despair as the rain changed into hailstones that ruined the crops. Now Lencho was worried for his family. Though Lencho belonged to a poor family and had lost all his crops, he had a firm faith in God. And this letter, then he decided to write a letter to God. And this letter he asked God to send him 100 pesos so that he could sow his field again. He posted the letter addressing the name God. Now let us see what happens in the post office. The postman collects the letter and it was handed over to the postmaster. He laughed, but soon realized that Lencho had a firm faith in God, and he thought his belief should not be shaken. So he decided to help Lencho. He asked employees to help. He himself also contributed a part of his salary. Finally, he could collect 70 pesos and handed the envelope to Lencho. What could be the reaction of Lencho now? It is a climax of the story. He was extremely happy and opened the envelope, but when he saw 70 pesos in the envelope, he became angry. He thought that post office employees could have taken it. He did not believe that God could do such mistake and send him less money. Therefore, he addresses the post office employees a bunch of crooks, the people who cheat others. So this is the end of the story. Before we end the story, let us get into the main points of the story to be summarized. The first point we saw Lencho's hope of good harvest, and it is suddenly turning off Lencho's hope into despair, and Lencho's firm faith belief in God we saw, and we also saw the postmaster's reaction to Lenko's letter, and finally what was the outcome? Lenjo addresses the post office employees a bunch of crooks. So dear students, what do we learn from this chapter? Even if we have hard life, we must have extreme faith in God, and we should never lose hope in adverse situations. So dear students, we already have the English notebook prepared. In that, kindly write down the notes from the PDF and follow the instruction given to you. We shall meet together again tomorrow at the same time. Till that, good luck all of you. Bye.